Hello and welcome to WillkaTarot. For those who are new here, my name is Ava. Welcome to my channel. So I'm basically just reading the energies of the collective. So let me go ahead and see what the oracles can say about your current situation. Let me see if I can pull out a card to get some insight on what's going on with your current situation. Let's see. Spirits, universe, Archangel Michael. I never used to look at you in that way. Okay, so we have I never used to look at you in that way. And let me go ahead and get another oracle card from this different deck. See if I can get further information on your current situation here. Universe, Spirit, Archangel Michael, please help me gain some insight. Please help me to get further information on the collective's current situation. Okay, so two cards actually fell out. I need time to heal myself first. Okay, and I feel you when we are separated. All right, so let me go ahead and see what the cards gotta say about those oracle cards. Okay. So let me see what energies we have here for the collective. For the collective's current situation, what cards can we pull for the collective? Okay. So let's see what energies we have for the collective. What energies we can pull for the collective. Never used to look at you in that way. Okay, so let's see what messages we have for the collective. What messages do we have for the collective energies? What messages do we have for the collective energies? Yes, okay, so we have the Death card. First one to pop out. Let's see what else. What messages do we have for the collective energy concerning this situation? What messages do we have for the collective concerning this situation? What messages do we have? Some insight on what messages we have for the collective. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so we have the Hermit and the Nine of Cups. And I want to pull out one more card as insight for your current situation. Okay, the Prince of Swords. Okay, so right off the bat, what I'm seeing here with the Death card is that you are currently having to let go of a person, a connection, or a situation. For some of you, I feel like you could have been left in the dark about a situation, or you could be currently going through it because of some ending. I feel like this is something that could definitely be keeping you up at night, that you're very emotionally burdened and very emotionally wrecked about. For a lot of you, this could be a chapter that has ended and you're struggling to turn the page. I'm not sure if this person let you guys know the reason why they terminated or ended the situation or the relationship, but there is definitely being an ending that somehow still keeps you wondering and suffering in silence. Somebody's holding on to hope. Somebody's really having a difficult time letting go. I don't know if you guys can see here in the Death card and the Nine of Swords, there is the same pink butterfly in both cards. And I feel like that represents the hope and the faith that somebody has in possibly holding on to this person, to this connection, and wanting this to still come back to you or do a 180. Somebody's really having a difficult time accepting that something no longer is. I feel like somebody's reminiscing about the good times that you had with this person. Somebody's definitely missing you, or you're missing this person. The feelings are strong in this one. Somebody's very melancholic, very in their feels about this situation. I feel like this person or this connection brought you a lot of happiness, or you brought a lot of happiness and joy to somebody else. I feel like the connection was genuine, and it is really the good times that are making this difficult to get over. You guys had a lot of joy together. It was definitely like a blissful connection. It was like, I feel like it almost felt magical for a lot of you. And even though something went down and you guys may not be on talking terms, or you guys for some reason are still struggling to let go of this connection, a part of that joy and fulfillment that you once had with this connection still lingers within you and makes everything so much more difficult for you to let go, or for somebody out there to let go. It's like the memories haunt you, or like the memories mar your mind. You're overwhelmed with the good times that you spent with this person, and it's like these memories come flooding at night. I feel like it is when you're alone, or when somebody's alone, that they become overwhelmed with a sense of nostalgia. I feel like somebody, it could be this you or this person, because remember that the energies can always be interchangeable. Somebody keeps tabs on you, or you're keeping tabs on somebody. Somebody's definitely going on social media like Facebook, Instagram, and they're kind of keeping an eye on what you're up to, but not really establishing communication, just kind of wanting to see what it is that you're up to, and if you're doing okay, maybe even if you're with somebody else, or how life's treating you, or if you're missing them. Yeah, these feelings they bring about a need for introspection. I feel like this is making you look inward, and maybe even helping you understand certain aspects of yourself. Let me go ahead and keep shuffling to see if we get any more messages concerning this situation. Oh, okay, so we have the Ace of Swords that flipped here in my deck. Okay, so the Ace of Swords. Somebody may want closure, or, oh, okay, the King of Wands. Or there may be the need for somebody to give somebody else clarity. Okay, the Two of Wands and the Six of Swords. Okay. Okay, so it looks like somebody has the intention of reaching out to you, or you may be considering reaching out to somebody else, either to ask them what went wrong. There's a sense that somebody was kind of left in the dark, or somebody is still wondering why. Somebody wants to understand. It's like seeking some sort of truth and understanding on how things played out, or why things happened the way that they did. Somebody's searching for answers here. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, so I see that the Two of Cups is kind of peeking through here. So I feel like even though you guys may have distanced yourselves and may not be currently on talking terms, you guys still feel the connection very strongly. Somebody's still on the fence on how to proceed about the situation. They're still on the fence on how to either view the situation or how to go about it. They may still be on the fence on whether the choice was the right thing to do or not. They may be second guessing themselves. Yeah, but I feel like you guys are, you or somebody else is wanting to reach out to bring some clarity. If it's not to bring clarity, it's to ask for some sort of closure, or to just get some answers on what it is that happened with this connection or this situation. I feel like that eventually you will start drifting away from this emotional funk. And I feel like some of you may actually try to keep your minds occupied or keep yourselves busy, trying to just dissipate this feeling of nostalgia. I feel like eventually somebody will approach you, or you will approach somebody, and there will be clarity about how things played out in this connection. I feel like if there is something that this chapter or this connection could be trying to teach you, is acceptance. I feel like with the Death card, there is always that call to let go. There could be also the lesson of detachment. And I know it's difficult because I've personally gone through that. It's difficult to have a connection with somebody and then have to come to terms with the fact that life circumstances or misunderstandings and relationships that are meaningful to us, but there is always something that you can pull out of that situation that contributes toward your growth, or that you can take as a valuable lesson. And I think this is trying to teach you about detachment and about yourself a little too, with the Hermit card. I feel like it's trying to teach you about being able to find peace and contentment within yourself, apart from another person. I feel like somebody maybe having some codependency. This person may be codependent, or you may be codependent, and I feel like this is what's making this transition so difficult for both of you guys. I feel like somebody is almost unable to sit in silence with themselves. I feel like this is just a very painful process for some of you. I feel like you're almost praying or trying to summon this other person back, or trying to get this person to communicate with you, to give you the closure that you seek, to give you the answers that you've been looking for. Some of you may be going through a situation that is forcing you to be on your own for a first time in a while, or in a long time. Maybe you guys stayed together for a couple of years or for a few months, and you were used to having this person as a companion, or you were used to having somebody always be there for you. And this ending has thrown everything out of balance for you, or for that person. I feel like what brought this transition or this ending into this connection or this relationship was the fact that somebody wasn't ready to be in a relationship. That somebody needed time to either find themselves or get to know themselves, or they just knew that something about the connection could have been obstructing their growth, or making them feel too comfortable to the point that they felt like they were caught up in stagnation. I feel like it had to do with either soul searching or trying to get to know themselves or find themselves. They just didn't seem or feel prepared to be in a relationship at this point in time. Let me see what advice cards we can pull for this situation on how to approach this situation. What advice can we give the collective for this situation? Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords again. Okay. The Nine of Swords. What advice can we give the collective concerning this situation? The Fool. What advice can we give the collective concerning the situation? What advice can we give the collective concerning this situation? Okay, so we have the King of Cups. Okay, so here with the Nine of Swords, I feel that the advice is for you to learn to be comfortable, not comfortable, but okay sitting in your own emotions. I feel like there is somebody out there that may be struggling, transitioning out of this chapter, ending cycles. There is somebody that is just really having a difficult time turning the page. This is causing a lot of pain, a lot of frustration. It's just difficult for somebody to sit in their own emotions and feel them and process them. But I feel like that is very important for everybody to know or to be able to do in life, because life is just gonna have ups and downs. I feel like there is that need to learn to be comfortable in your own emotions and trust and understand that everything is temporary. Nothing is going to be permanent. So these emotions just need to be felt. Even if this is talking about death, like death itself, like you may be mourning the death of a parent or a family member, a pet, a friend. If this is actually talking about death, then this is telling you to welcome the pain, welcome the frustration, welcome even the anger that comes with it, because you have to allow yourself to mourn. It's a mourning process. Any loss is a mourning process. And you can't always be trying to suppress or repress negative feelings that you don't want to feel. They are there for a reason, and they're trying to tell you something. They're trying to teach you something. And it's important for you to allow yourself to feel these emotions. That's the only way that they are gonna go away. So you can notice them the same way you would notice anxiety or happiness. Feel what needs to be felt and learn what you need to learn from the situation, and then allow that energy to go. Release it back. Don't hold on to it longer than you have to, but also feel it. Here with the Fool and the King of Cups, the Fool basically talks about being able to go on in life, maintaining that innocence and that sense of adventure the way a child would. Get up, dust their knees off, and keep going, you know? I feel like that's what the Fool's trying to tell you in this situation. Don't let this ending of a chapter make you bitter. Don't allow this situation or this disconnect make you closed off to future possibilities in life. When you allow yourself to feel your emotions, to mourn, to process, you're allowing yourself to shed some skin and start fresh in the future. Don't let situations hold you back in stagnation. Don't get caught up in emotions that no longer serve you. Release them back. Because right around the corner, you could be about to welcome more blessings, about to meet new people, about to have new experiences. So don't let endings or the closing of a chapter make you bitter, because you will be closed off to new opportunities or new blessings. This could also be saying, if you have the need to talk to somebody like a counselor, like a mentor, like a friend, a parent, open up. There's absolutely no shame in getting emotional support from somebody else, because that is honestly what friends are for. That is what counselors are for. Be open to receive help from other people, and continue to work on yourself, do maintenance on yourself, practice self-care, understand that everything is a process, so be patient with yourself as well, and understand that everything serves a purpose. Even when it comes to emotions that are not pleasant to be felt, there is a purpose for them. There is something that they're trying to tell you, that they're trying to teach you. Welcome those lessons. And at the end of the day, repressing emotions and feelings, all it does is just, you're keeping that within yourself. You're burying it within yourself. You're not allowing those feelings to come to the surface, serve their purpose, and release them. So I would say, if clarity comes, let it be on its own. Don't go out of your way to seek clarity right now. I feel like you have to search within, go inward, and find the answers on your own. Because sometimes in certain situations you have to make your own closure. And I feel like the moment that you stop thinking about it and stop obsessing over this ending and this connection and stop thinking about what could have been, the moment that you start focusing on yourself, making your own closures, releasing things that no longer serve you, that's when you are gonna get that clarity that you're looking for. Sometimes you just gotta attract the things that you want by working on yourself and letting go of control, you know? I think that eventually that is gonna bring you that clarity eventually that you're seeking. But for right now, I think that you should be your main concern, you should be your main focus. Taking care of yourself, being patient with yourself, feeling what you need to feel, and releasing what doesn't serve you. Okay? Well, I hope this reading made sense for you guys who are going through a disconnect or an ending that's difficult. And if you like this video, like and subscribe, and have a good day.